Welcome to another virtual adult improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's the Thursday 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time team in the morning. And we're streaming live into your house or your tablet or your cell phone, wherever you may be. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're happy to announce that in August, we'll be opening our theater for the general public. So if you want to come out to Burbank, you can see some of these performers live on our stage in Burbank, California. We got a great show today. We got a takeoff of America's Got Talent. We have The Bachelorette. We have an acronym panel. Acronyms are letters that stand for something, but to them, they stand for something completely different. We have two scenes. One's a jump cuts, where we'll do several scenes based off a theme, and programming where they play multiple characters based on a theme. And then we have a takeoff of Reality House, which is kind of like Big Brother, where they all live in the same house. So let's introduce the cast who's playing today, starting with Zeke.
Hey, everybody. Let's have a good show.
Carly.
Hey guys, thank you for coming to see us.
Jovis, all the way from London, England, his first show.
Hello, hi everyone. Hope you enjoy the show. You're going to love it. You're going to have some good laughs.
Jamie Lee.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever works. It's good.
And Willis.
Hello. FYI, Jovis's accent is fake. Just letting you know.
Anyway, so Jamie Lee did say good morning, because out here in California, it is the morning still. But where she is, it's midday. But where Jovis is, it's nighttime. And he's in England. He's 8 hours ahead of us. So let's do America's Got Talent. Now, the talent's going to be Carly will be our first talent, Zeke will be our second talent, and Jovis will be our third talent. So why don't you guys go off, minimize yourself, and get ready to come in. Their talent could be anything they want, from music to singing, to playing an instrument, to stand-up comedy, to magic, to performance art, to poetry, impressions, bird sounds, sound effects, whatever they want to do, they can do it. But let's introduce our two judges. First, we have Jamie Lee. So, Jamie Lee, tell us a little bit about your background.
Hi, I'm so excited for my first season judging on this show. You know, I was brought on to really just make sure we're keeping up with the trends and getting the latest and the greatest out there. Let's stay on top of it. Let's get ahead of it.
All right, let's do that. Willis, tell us your background.
Yeah, I've been judging for a while, a few years, a few different shows. I can smell the talent. Smells good. And then I can smell trash, which I'm probably going to see a lot of today. Trash.
Okay, a man smells the talent. Okay. All right, so let's bring out our first talent, Carly, and let's find out what her talent is. Go ahead and mute yourself there, Willis. Okay, so Carly, tell us your background, what talent do you have?
Howdy. I'm a country singer. I've been singing for about 17 years now. I'm from Tennessee. I write a lot of original music. I'm going to be singing an original song for you here today.
Okay. Anytime you're ready, start singing.
Thank you. I like my beer, I like my trucks. I'm a cowboy, I like to... Can I say that word on national television? It's just me and the ladies in the barn. I ride my horses, I ride the town. Got my ass in the saddle, my hand on my heart. Thank you.
Okay, 17 years, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Jamie Lee, what did you think about that?
Well, listen, you've been doing this for 17 years. And, you know, there's actually a real market right now for, you know, ironic enjoyment of old people. So I think that you've really got a corner on that market. And, you know, the lyrics can make a lot of memes on TikTok, on Instagram. So I really think that we could take this and go somewhere with it in the next round.
What's a TikTok?
Okay.
Is that that Kesha song? I know that one. You want me to sing that one? TikTok on the clock.
No,
No?
you're done for now. TikTok. It's something you put in your mouth
Right.
when you have bad breath. Okay.
Ah.
All right. So Willis.
All right, real talk. The only thing country about that performance is that hat, yo. That's basically it. I mean, I don't know what you were doing, but when you were coming out of my speakers, I heard cats fighting outside. I don't know if that's directly connected. My teeth hurt listening to it. Yeah, go work at a car wash or something. I don't know. I'm smelling it. I'm not smelling talent, B. Nah.
Okay. Well, listen, you got one yes and one no, so we'll have to decide that at the end of the show if you're going to be moving on to the next level. So what I suggest, Carly, is don't meet Willis anywhere outside the building. Okay? All right, go ahead and minimize yourself. All right, let's bring in talent number 2, and that's Zeke. Let's see if Willis is smelling him. Okay, Zeke. All right, there he is. All right,
My
so
name
what's your
is
talent, Zeke?
Marvin. Hello.
Uh-huh. What is your talent?
I am magnificent. I do trick for you right now.
Okay,
Ready?
so I'm assuming. Yes.
Boom.
Okay, so was that the
Bing!
disappearing trick? Was that?
See? Magic. Ready? I do second trick.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh. See? Fire. I didn't need see fire. Fire. One more?
Okay. Okay.
Huh? Okay. Boom! Yeah.
I'm not sure what was that trick. I'm not. What was that?
I went from blind to now I see.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, so you disappeared. You went from blind to being able to see, and you created fire. Okay. Let's start with Willis this time. What do you think, Willis?
Yo, that's the greatest thing I ever seen in my life. He was blind, yo. He couldn't see. Now he's looking at me praising him. It's a miracle. Miracle.
Okay. So what did that smell like to you, Willis? Because you said you smell talent. So what smells were you getting there?
It smelled like success.
Okay. All right. I don't know, Jamie Lee. What do you think?
Now, listen, I want to stick to positive vibes on here. I don't want to put anything negative out into the universe. So here's what I'm going to say. I think that there is one thing that you need to improve on for the next round. And really, I noticed that, you were doing all these really cool things. But what kind of took me out of it, and, this might just be a personal thing, but I noticed you were really enjoying it. And if we want to stay on trend and we want to stay ahead of the game, we want to be trending, we have to not care. Just, do I want to win the 100,000? I don't care. Whatever. So you know what? Keep the tricks, but work on the attitude. And I think we can get somewhere in the next round.
Marvin happy. I disagree.
Okay, let's see you
But
disappear
I
again.
graciously accept your critique. I appreciate big.
Okay, he is truly magical. All right, so let's bring out the third one, which is Jovis. Jovis, come on out and tell us your talent.
Well, hello, my name's Jovis, or Joe as you like to call it. As you can tell from my accent and everything, I am from Canada, and I'm here to do some impressions for you tonight. I'm very excited.
Okay. All right. Canadians sound English now. Go ahead, Jovis.
Right, so this one, everyone knows this one. It's Brian from work. No, I don't think that's correct. Right, let me do another one. This is Susan on the front desk. Everyone knows Susan. Ready? Thank you. Oh, God. Jesus Christ, everyone knows Susan. Now, to top it off, because I know you guys are loving these, let me do Gary, because you know Gary, what he can be like sometimes. He's our HR guy. He can be a bit naughty, but... Ready? Ready? No, I don't mind you doing jokes, but you shouldn't be doing that in the workplace. You there? I can't hear you.
That's quite a talent there. Let's start with Jamie Lee. What did you think of Jovis's talent?
Well, hi, Joe. Great to see you again after you brought me my coffee this morning. I mean, you know, love working with you in the office, and that is exactly how they sound. And your dad called me and told me you'd be coming in today, so probably no surprise to you, but yes, Joe, we would like to see you in the next round. And tell your dad that, okay? Tell your dad that Jamie Lee said that.
But why are you chatting to my dad? What's going on?
She wants to be your new mama. That's a whole nother story. Okay, Willis, what do you think?
Yeah, what country are you from again?
I'm from Canada. Specifically, I'm from France, but the Canada region of it.
Don't we do nuclear testing there or something?
Yes, I don't like to show off, but I have done my talent for the guys over there, and luckily there's no real side effects there.
And his dad is president of the plant, which is why, you know, we want to be welcoming to Joe, you know?
Yeah.
All right, Joe, here's the idea. Here's what's going down, okay? I'm almost like bring that country chick back. You know, there's just something not right here. And, you know, it's all about the smell, you know. And right now I'm smelling garbage truck juice, just like if it poured all over you. That's basically it's like banana peels and shit, like a random sock, and some apple cores, and, you know, a finger with a wedding ring on it. This is what I see. This is what I see when I see you.
Well, let me just try and change your mind, because I've researched into this. To do well in these competitions, you do need to have a sub-story. So when I started out doing this talent for the guys, I had only two things: love from my mother and $2.3 billion from my father. And I made it work. So I'm showing out to everyone out there who's got that rich parent. You can do it. You can be in that top percentage of people, and you shouldn't give up.
I might reconsider something.
You can overcome those obstacles. Yes.
Yeah, he's self-made, basically. Yeah,
exactly. What can I say?
All right. Well, it sounds like Willis doesn't want you to go to round number 2 unless you buy him off with the $1 billion you have. Jamie Lee says she'll take you to round number 2. So we got only one clear winner today. That was Zeke the Magician. But Jovis, good to know that Jamie Lee is now dating your father, and she's your new mother. Your other mother has been optioned to another team. Okay, so thank you all for playing America's Got Talent. Oh, all right. So we're moving on now to the Bachelorette. So Zeke is going to be going to a nude mud wrestling. So that's where he'll be taking Carly. Jovis, he broke into Buckingham Palace, I guess, to try and meet the Queen. And Willis took her to a cult meeting. So Zeke again, nude mud wrestling. He'll be number 1 bachelor. Jovis will be number 2. They broke into Buckingham Palace to find the Queen. And Willis brought her to a cult meeting. I don't know what kind of cult it is, but we'll find out. So let's bring out Carly right now. And Carly is our bachelorette. She is now narrowed down over 20 different bachelors over the last month. We're down now to these 3. Are you excited for this day, Carly?
I'm so excited. It's been like a really hard journey trying to narrow down these guys. They're all so unique and so interesting in their own ways. And, I really care about all of them. So it's definitely a hard decision. These were all fantastic dates, really.
Okay, well, let's get into it. The first date brought you to nude mud wrestling. So let's bring him out right now. And it's Zeke.
How you
so
doing?
Zeke, tell everybody why you brought her to nude mud wrestling.
Yeah. We went nude mud wrestling. Let's get hold on.
Okay.
I had to get that last hit in. We went nude mud wrestling, and it was a real fun experience. You know what I mean? Because I got to, look at them. She got some nice ones, you know what I'm saying? And she really liked, to wrestle with me. Like, we literally did it. It wasn't just watching. We participated. And when we participated, we got real intimate and we're on parties, able to be happy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Carly, what did you think when all of a sudden you were brought down to the wrestling rink and it was full of mud and Zeke began to take his clothes off and everybody around was nude, including people in the audience?
Well, it was actually, it was a little different than, what I was used to. But I did grow up with 4 brothers. So, I've been wrestling for a long time, but it's definitely been a while. And it was really nice to return to my roots, even if it was, a little different than I was used to. We usually kept our clothes on. But yeah, Zeke has, he has a really great body, and he's very, very strong. My favorite part was actually when he slipped and fell in the mud. Zeke, you remember that? It was hilarious. But yeah, we had a great time. It was very interesting.
Yeah, I did slip, and I did it kind of on purpose on account that I wanted her to fall on me. You know what I'm saying? So once she fell on me, it was on and popping. You know what I mean? We got making out and stuff. It was wonderful.
You're so smooth, Zeke.
Now, what about when you guys started throwing mud at each other? How'd that work out?
Well, the thing was, my cousin Jasper, and everybody, they came to the mud pole. And they were all hanging out. We was just having us good old galley time. And we figured, us brothers, stuff, we like to share our women. So I figured, I would just share with my brethren.
Yeah, it was really great meeting Zeke's family.
Yeah. I like to show my women, all of me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because you really got to take me in. And my mama say that you got to take in the crew. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Well, Zeke, listen, I notice you still have a little mud on you. Go ahead and go minimize yourself, and we'll bring you back out at the end and see if Carly chooses you. You got a 33% chance of winning today. All right.
I like them odds.
Okay, now let's bring out Jovis. Now, he broke into Buckingham Palace so he could meet the Queen. So, Jovis, tell us why you decided to take Carly to a break-in at Buckingham Palace.
Well, as a lot of people know, Buckingham Palace is the place to be in the United Kingdom. And so when I was set up with Carly, I thought, you know what, go big or go home. So we got to the front gates of Buckingham Palace to expect to see Her Majesty the Queen. Unfortunately, security is a little bit over the top. There was a gate which we did have to sort of climb over, but luckily I bought a flask of tea. So we simply walked past Her Majesty's guards with 2 cups of tea, and they let us straight in through the front door to save any conflict or aggravation. As you know, we don't really like that.
So, Carly, what did you think when he walked up to the front gates of Buckingham Palace and then you guys had to climb over the gate to get in?
Well, I've never met a more romantic man than Jovis. You know, he's the only person in the world that would take you to Buckingham Palace on your first date. I was so blown away. And when we showed up to the gate, you know, I was a little shocked that they didn't let him in. You know, he's the Queen's best friend. He's told me so many stories about her. So, you know, that was their fault, not Jovis's. I don't blame him at all. But of course, he's such an intelligent man. He, you know, got us over the fence and tricked those guards so we could sneak past them. It was so attractive. He really is brilliant.
Now, Jovis and Carly, did you actually get to meet the Queen that day?
Did we get to meet the Queen? No, technically not her herself, but we did get to do something very exciting. We did get to go into the little room where Her Majesty's corgis are. And this is something I always like to do, but I let Carly do it first. I put dog food on her feet so the dogs could lick it off, and it was just such a funny experience.
It was very, very nice. If you've never tried it before, I would recommend. It definitely helped clean out, you know, all the fungus and stuff in there.
Exactly. Waste not, want not, that's what we say. And you know what? We even got a little, you know, something to remember the evening by. We got a restraining order from Her Majesty the Queen, and that was I was so excited from this. Carly's is on the way, it's in the post, so darling, you should expect that soon.
Well, good. You guys have made the headlines already. You've been restraining order from Buckingham Palace. Well, thank you, Jovis. You're quite a character. We'll bring you back out at the end. I'm still kind of getting over the fungus between your feet there, Carly. All right, Jovis, so go ahead and minimize. We'll bring you back. We got to bring out number 3, Willis, who brought you to a cult meeting. Let's find out what kind of cult this was. So, oh my. Okay, Willis, so what kind of cult did you bring her to?
Hello. We are called the Children of the Cube.
Okay, what is the Children of the Cube?
We collect ourselves in a sacred duty to protect those who violate the cube. This cube.
Rubik's Cube?
This is not a Rubik's Cube, mere mortal. You peasant! Okay. This is not a Rubik's Cube. Do you see any multiple colors on this shit? No. Do you see me clicking and clacking? No.
No. Okay.
The Lament puzzle box. It opens doors.
Okay.
Can I talk about the girl now?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. How did that work out, that cult meeting?
Well, you know, it was okay. I mean, you know, the coffee was cold and shit, and, you know, we ran out of donuts. It's such bullshit. But, you know, Carly was a little uncomfortable. You know, she just needed, like, a hand, you know, arm around the shoulder. You know, I gave her a cup of cold coffee. She didn't even notice the powder I put in it to help her relax. The cube. You hear that in the background?
Are you harboring dogs? What are you, some sort of a kennel?
The power of the cult makes canines whine.
I might have stolen a few dogs from Buckingham Palace.
Oh, the dogs are with you. I didn't know if they were with... so you're running a kennel. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so what did you think when he brought you to the Cube meeting?
It's Children of the Cube, damn it.
Children of the Cube meeting. Okay.
Willis is a little sensitive. I do find it very, very attractive, though. I love a sensitive man. But yeah, like he said, I was a little skeptical at first. You know, I'm sure most little girls' parents tell her, stay away from cults. So, you know, I was a little scared, but with Willis beside me, it really just made me feel safe. You know, he kept his arm around me the whole time. And that coffee that he gave me was really delicious. I've always been a fan of cold coffee, of iced coffee. It was just cold without the ice. Well, we definitely saw a lot of interesting things. There was like some sort of demonstration. There was some actors there with like a fake dead body. It was super cool, looked very realistic. So that was definitely very fun to watch. Didn't realize there was going to be a performance too. Would definitely go on another date with Willis.
The performance was spectacular.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, let's bring out the other two bachelors. It's time for you to make a decision now, Carly. Are you going to take Zeke, who, that's not his real name, though, Nude? He brought you to a Nude. Where is that character? Bring him back out on screen. Nude mud wrestling. There he is. Or are you going to take Jobas, who broke into Buckingham Palace, and you got your first restraining order, or Willis, who took you to Children of the Cube cult meeting?
Well, gosh, this is such a hard decision. Truly, all of these dates were very memorable. I adored our date together, Zeke. You really did remind me of my family, and that's something that I haven't had in a while. And Willis, getting me out of my comfort zone, and that performance was just fantastic. It was super eye-opening to see, the other side of a cult and the truth behind it. There's so many rumors.
There is sensitivity there, and we have a daycare center, which is excellent.
But I think I'm going to have to go with Jobas. No one's ever done that much for me before on a date. And my first restraining order really is something I'll never forget.
Okay, so Zeke, do you have any parting words?
Well, at least we have fun. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, thank you, Zeke. We have a mud wrestling pit in the back room for you. Okay, Willis?
Be fair warned. We will not stand for this. The Children of the Cube will make this very known. Plus, ignore the random totems and drawings on your walls at home. Basically, that's it.
Okay, well, we built you a trailer cube. You can get that in the parking lot. You can now go live in that. Thank you, Willis. Well, Jovis, you won. How do you feel?
Oh, I'm just over the moon. It's just so fantastic that it's showing that Her Majesty the Queen is still number one, even in the dating game. And I'm so excited for our second date. I won't give it away, but I'll be coming over to you, and we might just pop in on another gentleman who looks a tad like me, but, much more attractive. But still, it's going to be good fun.
All right, Carly, you excited?
I sure am. Any day with Jovis is always exciting.
Well.
Yeah, where else can you get restraining orders but be around this fine English chap? Well, you
Maybe
two, I hope you have a wonderful... I hope you guys have a wonderful life together. This has been The Bachelorette. All right, we're going to move on now to acronym panel. So I'm going to bring out Willis again and Jamie Lee. And acronyms are letters that stand for something. So, for example, DOA would be dead on arrival. But if you were an expert in, like a florist, you could say daisies or orchids. So you just change the letters to mean something related to your expertise. So let's find out who our two players are today and their expertise. Jamie Lee, she is a pillow connoisseur. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Jamie Lee.
Well, listen, let's be honest. The waking world kind of stinks. And really, the only escape is when you go to sleep at night and you dream. And, the only way you get to sleep is with a good pillow to support your head that concocts all those dreams.
Okay. And is it a My Pillow or is it just a regular pillow?
Well, that is one option. That's the thing about pillows, is that it's different for everyone,
Oh.
We used to say my pillow is not necessarily your pillow, but then we got sued by the My Pillow guy, so we don't say that anymore.
Now, do different pillows give you different dreams?
Yes, and it all depends on the person. So we've got this one here. It's a nice calm color and it's nice and big. So this is really for someone who's really stressed out because you're going to be like tossing and turning, the stress of the day. But it's this nice calming color. So it gets you to sleep and it supports your head no matter what crazy position you contort yourself into in your massive stress. And this helps create the most calming dreams.
Excellent. Excellent. Glad to have you on the show. Okay, we're supposed to have Willis out here. It seems like I've got Zeke, but you can stay out here if you want, Zeke. That's fine. Oh, no, don't. Okay, he's gone. But Willis is supposed to come. Well, stay out here, Zeke. You can play with us. What is he doing, his magic trick on me again? This guy's... Okay, hello, Zeke. Okay, so tell us what your expertise is.
How you doing? My expertise is murder.
You forgot it?
Murder.
Murder. Oh, okay. So no wonder you didn't put that next to your name. Murder. Okay. Does Willis want to come out here and play? There he is. He's a sugar daddy. Okay. Okay, sugar daddy. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a daddy that deals with sugar. So, sugar daddy on the streets basically means that you got ladies that love you and stuff like that. No, I'm actually a father that transports trucks full of sugar. Sugar daddy,
Okay.
basically.
So you're
Yeah.
a sugar daddy driver. Okay. All right. Well, your first acronym for the three of you is BET, the Black Entertainment Television. Okay. BET. But what's it mean to one of you guys? What does BET mean? It does not mean Black Entertainment Television. So go ahead and stay muted there, Willis, until you're ready to come on. We're getting a tiny bit of feedback from you. Okay. All right. So who wants to go first? Obviously nobody. So why?
Well, I
good. Jamie Lee, go ahead.
Well, listen. Pillows are an important part of sleep and of dreams, give you that escape from the stressful waking world. But, we can't do it alone. Yes, pillows are important depending on your body type, your lifestyle, all that good stuff, your aura and your energy. But it's not just a partnership between you and your pillow. It is also a team with your bed. And listen, that is not my area of expertise, but we do have a wonderful team of people who work very closely with us. I work with Jan, and she is a BET, a bed expert technician to help you find the right pillow for your team.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Okay, let's go back either to Sugar Daddy or the murderer. Who wants to go next? The murderer. Okay, go ahead, Zeke.
Big end tonight. You see, the thing about murdering is you gotta plan it out. You know what I mean? I really think about it. I'm very calculated in what, I want to do and who I want to do it to. You know what I'm saying? I really like to evaluate, and then those motherfuckers meet they big end tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do know what you're saying, and I'll make sure I'll stay a distance from you. Okay, Sugar Daddy.
Yeah. It's tough driving around a truck full of sugar. People try to rob you. Shit is crazy. The street value of a truck full of sugar, you cannot underestimate that, man. But when it comes to the BET, and I think about sugar, I think about when people come to my house and I'm preparing stuff, and the BET are the beignets that will be eaten tonight. That's what's going to happen, because I'm going to sprinkle that sugar on it, baby. Mwah! Delicious.
Okay. All right, the next is DNA. We all know what that is. DNA, we all have it. But what's it mean to you? DNA. While they're thinking about it, our website's laconnectioncomedy.com, right above me right here. You can go to the website anytime and check out all sorts of fun stuff. Our YouTube channel is LAC Comedy on YouTube. And our other one's Mad Movies Online on YouTube, where we dub movies with funny comedy soundtracks. In fact, we dub everything. So check those out. All right, who's got something for me?
All right, check it out. Okay. So, drive my truck. People like, sugar, 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 sugar. They're calling me and stuff. Is crazy. But it's not always about the sugar, man. Sometimes you gotta eat some healthy stuff. You know what I'm saying, baby? So with the DNA, is donuts? Nah, apples. That's what's up. That's what I'm talking about. That's how Sugar Daddy does it. But then I put sugar on the apples too, so that just negates what I just said. Whatever.
Okay. All right. We have to think you had a little too much sugar, Daddy. Okay, who's up next? I think the murderer's thinking about who to kill next. So, pillow lady, ready?
Well, listen. As much as we want to escape from the waking world, some people do put forth an effort to take the solutions of their dreams and bring it out into the natural world in their daily lives. And, when that happens, sometimes it can backfire, but sometimes, every so often, it turns out to do just a little bit of good. So when that happens, gosh, we just applaud the connection to the natural world. We applaud the Dream Nature Association, the DNA.
All right. Sounds good. All right, so let's go to the murderer, Zeke.
So sometimes me and my boys, we like to commit crimes together, but we wear these masks so nobody knows it's us, But the thing about committing crimes and not murder is sometimes you got to worry about them damn dogs. DNA. Dog not aware. That's what we be shouting out when we go in the house. So DNA. We good. We take all the shit, and then, they don't really kill people, but I'll always get one in, just one little one little stab, just a jab, just a jab. It's good. I like the blood.
Okay, well, listen, I want to thank all three of you for coming on today. I definitely going to get some new pillows for dreaming. I'll stay away from the murder, and I'm going to go get some sugar right now from the Big Daddy. So thanks for all three of you playing today, and we're moving on to our next game, and it's called Jump Cuts. And Jovis and Jamie Lee will be in that. So the game is, I'm going to give them a theme, and that theme today is going to be dating. They'll be doing 4 scenes on dating. Every time I say reset, they'll change the characters, and it will be 2 new characters related to dating. They can be whoever they want within this particular scene. So let's bring the 2 of them up on the screen. I'm going to minimize myself, and we're going to start off with Jamie Lee and Jovis. Go ahead and both unmute yourselves. And this is dating is their theme. Here's scene 1.
You all right?
Totally. Are you excited? You ready for tonight?
Yeah. It's my first sort of virtual first date, so it should be good though. It should be good. I don't know what to do at the end of the night though. That's the thing that's worrying me.
It's kind of nice because we don't have to worry about splitting the bill or anything. I ordered my food, you ordered your, I mean, this is like good, like this is fine.
You didn't order me anything. I mean, I thought we were meant to do things together.
Well, I mean, you're kind of across the ocean. It's a little hard to do, but next time I could order for you. You could order for me. We'll make this work.
Well, I thought love had no barriers. What's all this about? I mean, I thought we'd be supposed to be
intertwined
in one.
Love has no barriers or boundaries, but unfortunately, delivery places do.
Reset.
So, like, we'll work on it. Well, this was a total bust.
Not completely.
I mean, the movie was sold out, and the restaurant was closed. Like,
yeah. Plus, that homeless guy peed on your feet. It was a bit weird. Did you know him?
Yeah. What?
That homeless guy, did you know him at all? Because he seemed to keep yelling your name.
Yeah, I mean, I walk by him all the time, and so I give him food from that restaurant. So yeah, he knows me, and I think he was just trying to give a show of support, but
Yeah. So what do we do now then? I mean, we've got the rest of the night.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's a later showtime for the movie, but I heard it got really bad reviews, so it sounds like it's just gonna be a total.
Well, don't really fancy it. Well, what about if we just went 10-pin bowling or something? Something different than just your cinema.
I mean, sure, if you want to compete with a bunch of 5-year-olds at a birthday party, yeah, I mean, I guess that could be fun. Sure.
Reset.
So, Jamie Lee, thanks you for coming today. First of all, I ask all my clients this: what made you want to join up to a dating agency?
Well, I'm not having much help on my own, and so everyone is telling me, you need an agent. You need an agent to sell you, and then your reputation will precede you when you walk in. So, that is, just need some help.
Fantastic. Okay, next question is, are you a experienced dater? Do you do a lot of dates, or is this brand new to you?
Well, I do a lot of first dates, and it doesn't quite lead to a second date because then, your people need to talk to their people, and I don't have people. So now you will be my people. So I make a great first impression.
Brilliant. I like that attitude.
Reset.
And this.
Well, I think we got all the cattle back. This was a great first date. We rounded up all the cattle. This is great.
Well,
usually we only get a couple.
What can I say? When you first said about getting cattle, I was thinking, hey, Jux, no, that ain't for me. But you know what? I only tried and shy twice, so it was a good day for me.
Yeah, I mean, you're a natural,
Well, what can I say?
Yeah.
What can I say? But I still get confused about, the difference between milking a cow and the male cows. I mean, I didn't realize
All right, that's jump
Well-
cuts. That's jump cuts. That's called a bull. Good luck to you. All right, Jovis. You get a little different kind of milk out of that bull. Okay, let's bring out the next two, which is Zeke and Carly, and they're going to play a game called programming. So every time they go click on the side of their head near their ear, they switch to a different character, but they keep the same story theme. So come on out, Zeke. And your theme today is going to be a neighbor dispute. A neighbor dispute. I'm going to minimize myself. We'll start with Carly talking. And Zeke, you don't need to go click the first time. You just do whatever character. But from that point on, go click, click, click every character you change and keep your sentences down to 1 or 2 sentences. This is a neighbor dispute, and this is programming.
Zeke, for the last time, how many parties are you going to have this month?
50 parties. I'm planning 50 more. Just in case you wanted to know.
Click. Well, I told you before. You can't have any more parties. They're too loud.
Click. But I told you that I was having a party. Sleepover.
Click. Listen, I don't know why you keep having all these parties with 200 people. It's so loud.
Click. I having no party. I'm having orgies.
Click. Sir, I don't want to know that. All right? Or can you just keep quiet past 11 p.m.? That's all I ask.
Click. Well, that's when the party gets on now. That's when I get on.
Click. Listen. Our neighborhood has some really strict rules about quiet hours, okay? We've been over this. You need to follow them.
Click. I disagree.
Click. Zeke, I don't know how many times we're going to have this argument. You know, we never seem to come to a resolution. So maybe we need to compromise.
Click. You mean to jump off a bed?
Click. Zeke, I think if you have 1 or 2 more parties this month, that would be fine with me. But not 50.
Click. Listen, you son of a bitch! I swear to God, I had so many people coming over. Goofy, Donald, Pluto. Oh boy, we're about to have a good old time. Shut up, motherfucker!
Click. Yours? Well, Mickey, I think you need to fuck right off with your parties.
Click. Listen, motherfucker, I thought I told you. I ain't the motherfucker to mess with.
Click.
Okay, well, that was programming. We got to hear a lot of different fun voices, including even one of your clicks was French. La click. It was a whole different thing. I've never heard it quite that way. La click. All right, let's bring everybody back out. Our final game's called Reality House. And in this one, they all have to live in the same house for 30 days. So I'm going to come in with our cameras 30 days after they've all been together and find out how they're all doing. Now, they each have some sort of an archetype. Carly is a nymphomaniac, okay? So you can minimize yourself right now and get into your nympho role, okay? Put nympho next to your name. Jovis, you're a paranoid, accident-prone person, okay? You're paranoid and you're accident-prone. So go ahead and minimize yourself. Willis, you're a macho control freak, okay? Macho control freak. All right, so go ahead and minimize and get ready. And Jamie Lee, you are a gossip and a germaphobe. Okay? And Zeke, you have anger issues, so you can just play yourself. Okay, so anyway, this is a reality house, and as I said, these guys have all been living in the same house for 30 days. We're going to be opening up the house now, so if they all want to come into the living room, we've got our cameras rolling here. We're going to kind of find out how everybody's going. Again, we had Jamie Lee, who is a gossip and a germaphobe. We've got Jovis, who's a paranoid and he's accident prone. We have Willis, who's a macho control freak. We have Zeke, who's got anger issues. And Carly is our nymphomaniac. So can we bring all you guys out to the main foyer? Get you guys all in the room. Let's start with Jamie Lee. Jamie Lee, so can you tell me how everybody's been doing here for the last 30 days?
Listen, I have kept a strict quarantine in my room for 30 days, so I've been great. No illnesses, no nothing. As far as I know, nobody's been sick, which is good. You're welcome. Yeah, so we're all healthy, and isn't that the most important thing, you know? Yeah.
Well, can you tell us anything about anybody in the house that you've had, any relationships or friendships or problems with?
Well, listen, I say we're all healthy, but really, that's just a stroke of luck because, I mean, I've seen Carly sneezing like all over the place. She claims it's allergies, but like, I got rid of all the allergens. So, who knows on that one. And, Willis and Jovis, there seems to be some some kind of tension there. I don't know. I don't want to get between them because the air, the breathing, and all of that. I want to stay away from that. But they've got something. I don't know. But I'm just saying maybe you should ask them. And who knows what's going on with Zeke? I haven't even seen him.
Well, didn't Jovis try and come into your room and fell over your table that had the lamp on it, and you sprayed him down?
Yeah, definitely, because I want to, keep the lamp clean and the table clean, and I want to keep Jovis and my room clean. And, he's kind of tripping over everything. But, it's not my place to say, but, I think maybe he should get that checked out. But, not my place to say.
All right, Jovis, so why did you go into her room without, asking? You opened your door, you fell over her table with the lamp on it, broke the lamp, and how did you feel about her spraying you down?
Well, I thought I heard someone call my name. That's so. I obviously I followed that. I wouldn't say I'm too accident prone. I mean, yeah, granted, I have had visit the medic at least 4 times in the 30 days that we were there, and then another sort of 27 times after that. But it was the fact that I heard my name. I swear I heard my name. What's the noise? No, I heard my name, and so I went in, and then technically she left the lamp in the wrong place. I mean, that's not really my fault. I mean, she's leaving things lying around nilly for people to fall over. That's just not my problem. But yeah, I went in, and then I tripped around and Can you hear that? Is it just me, or is that no? Okay, yeah, no.
We don't hear anything. Yeah,
no. See again. See, I can hear my name getting called, but yet again, I'm the one in the wrong.
Mm-hmm. So. How did you feel, Jovis, when Zeke got pissed off at you when you fell into him and he pushed you down the stairs?
Well, see again, I accidentally fell. I didn't do it on purpose, but he just absolutely exploded, not literally, all over me. And then next thing I know, I'm blinking back in my head down the stairs. I mean, if anyone watches any soap opera, you could die from that. And I've paid attention to that. So, again, it's not my fault. Granted, I wasn't wearing my bicycle helmet. I probably should have. The doctor recommended I wear one in the house, but still, it was not needed for that reaction. So yeah,
yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, let's go over to Zeke. Why did you push him down the stairs, Zeke?
Because he ate my Cheerios. If you're gonna eat my damn Cheerios in this house, which is bullshit, I don't even want to be here. Okay, I'm only here to win the money. But I don't want to be here with these mother and I. So I pushed him down the stairs. He deserved it.
Well, I think you pushed him down the stairs because you were mad that you tried to come on to Carly and she rejected you because she wants to go out with Willis. That's why you pushed him down the stairs, isn't it? You were angry that she rejected you.
Look, I admit that my feelings were hurt. Okay? They were hurt. I was feeling a kind of way. I was feeling a little down. Wanted to blow off some steam. I tried to use the weight room. Stupid gossip Jimfo mode was over in there. Spraying the weights. Weights always wet. Can't grab the shits because they just wet. We're damn antiseptic all the time. Okay? We all vaccinated. Shit. Anywho, Yeah, I pushed him down the stairs. Carly got a fat ass. Shit. Sorry.
Okay, so Carly, why did you reject Zeke? It sounds like you want to have sex with a lot of people. What was it about Zeke that you didn't like?
Well, the thing is, Zeke and I actually slept together like a few months ago, like before we came here. And between you and me, he's like really bad in bed. Like I've slept with a lot of people, and he's like really, really bad. He just gets so angry, you know? Like we'll be like doing it and he just gets like mad about nothing. It's just like super annoying.
She lying. I beat it up. Up.
Okay.
Okay.
Zeke. He just can't handle the truth.
Well, I guess he can't because he's got ED, doesn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He doesn't like to talk about it.
I ain't
much.
got no ED. I got electric D. Electric dick. Okay, I don't know what she talking. Y'all over here lying on me. Lying on me.
Zeke, it's
Okay.
okay. You don't have to be
It's okay.
ashamed.
It's okay. Yeah, all right.
Jovis got my back.
Jovis is afraid of anybody who's back behind him.
No,
All right, let's go to the macho control freak. It's okay, Jovis. No one's in the room right now. Okay, so Carly's been getting on with you, and tell us how that's been going, and what's your issue with some of the other people in the house?
Well, I mean, we're going to talk about this Carly thing. You know, she's all about it because I got the magic stick. Ha, ha, ha. I'm in control. Anyway, it's a different story. It's all right, you know, I lay that pipe or whatever. You know, last time, you know, we had to rent a wheelchair for a while because she couldn't walk. I don't want to get into that because I got into it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Jovis, he's just, I don't know, man. He's like looking around all the time. He don't trust anybody. I mean, he thought, you know, I stole toilet paper, which I did, but he didn't have to accuse me of it. It's because I'm black. Yeah, that's probably what it is, but whatever. Jamie Lee spraying shit all the time. I mean, like, Zeke, man, I had to throw out your Cheerios because she sprayed them, yo. She's like, I don't trust anything that comes from the fields. Yeah, I mean, you know, the wheat and the corn and shit, whatever Cheerios is made of, she sprayed it. It was all glistening. It looked like James Brown after a concert doing dance. It was all shiny and glistening. It was crazy. And, you know, Zeke's my dude, so, you know, he's cool. We cool, you know. But, yeah, Carly's got to have it. Yeah. So.
Don't you tell Carly, though, when you have sex with her, she told me that you tell her every single move. You've got to control the entire sexual act.
Yeah, it's basically, you know, what it is. I just be like, lay there, you know, and then whatever, like, don't talk. Sometimes, like, don't move. You move too much, which is weird. Sex, but whatever, you know, sometimes I just want you to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to listen to me, you know? So, you know, she be trying to talk.
What did you feel like when you guys were having sex together and Jamie Lee came in and sprayed your back?
Well, I was pissed off, but appreciative because she's thinking about germ warfare, you know, because sometimes when you smash it, you don't know. There'll be little creaky crawly things all up in your shit, you know, but at the same time, you know, I was upset because I was wet, but then it was a nice fragrance. I believe it was fresh linen. So it was crisp. It was nice, you know, because, you know, it gets funky in a room when you just like, you know, smashing, you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever.
Okay, well, listen, I appreciate you guys letting our cameras come in. We're going to come back in 30 days and see if you're all still alive. Go ahead and mute yourself, Willis. I'm getting a little feedback from you. So I just want to let everybody know this is our show. So thank you all for watching. We had a lot of people out there watching today, and we appreciate you guys watching. Give it up for Jamie Lee.
Thanks for watching.
First show, Jovis.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you had a great show.
There is something behind you, Jovis. Okay, how about Carly?
Thank you guys for watching. I promise not to make fun of Zeke anymore.
Willis.
Thanks for coming out. We appreciate it. Jovis did good, even though he's like foreign, so whatever. Just send me a bag of crisps.
And Zeke, just so everybody knows, he does not have ED. He's a fine, studly man.
And single.
The more you know.
That shameless promotion, and it's going out worldwide. You can see these guys again in 4 weeks from today, and there'll be some more cast members with them. You guys had a great show today. Wave goodbye, everybody. We'll see you guys in 4 weeks.